Because I like what the author just said. He said this is real church. Because when you go to an actual church building, what happens? You sit there, the pastor come out, he already sweating. He ain't even said nothing yet. He already sweating, right? And he give you what? A motivational speech. But what did you learn though? You never learned nothing in those churches. We know that if we commit sin, we are going to be in hell fire. But we don't know what sin is. Y'all understand what I'm saying, right? That's why when the brother said this is real church, we out here to heal our people.
Truth never taught, element milk, word in the pot. He coming back, not sweet but die. Heaven roll back, skies on fire. False teachers talk, we expose the lie. Law in my heart.
Hey, real quick, what's your name, bro?
Diamond.
Diamond? Oh, okay, that's different.
Straight out the trap, Judah. You already know.
Diamond, Xavier, and Joe. So, give me 2 Corinthians 10, verse 4. Because I like what the author just said. He said this is real church. Because when you go to an actual church building, what happens? You sit there, the pastor come out, he already sweating. He ain't even said nothing yet. He already sweating, right? And he give you what? A motivational speech. But what did you learn though? You never learned nothing in those churches. For example, I was in church for 18 years of my life. One day somebody asked me, what is sin? What can I go in the Bible to show what sin is? What can I go? Book, chapter, verse. What can I go? To show what sin is. Because surely you've been to church before. What is sin according to the Bible?
Let them know.
Pause. Xavier, what is sin according to the Bible? I know you've been to church before. Mama dragged you, right? She dragged you by the head. You ain't want to go. You want to watch cartoons. I need to. What is sin according to the Bible? Book, chapter, verse. Where do I go to find out what that is?
I don't even know.
Joe. Well, we know the wages of sin is what? Death. We know that. We know that if we commit sin, we are going to be in hell fire. But we don't know what sin is. Y'all understand what I'm saying, right? That's why when the brother said this is real church, we out here to heal our people. But I'm showing you what we got to do. Give me 2 Corinthians. You want to show them what sin is? First, we'll actually give you the book, chapter, and verse of what sin is, because that's very important, Diamond. Watch this, read.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committed sin,
Whoever commit a sin, read.
transgresses also the law.
When you commit sin, that means you're breaking one of the laws written in the Holy Bible. Whosoever commits sin, you transgress, meaning to break one of God's laws. Read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is when you break God's laws.
That's right.
But the pastor won't teach you that.
Right.
Why? Because the same thing he teach you every Sunday, he got that from the white man. The white man know when a black man comes back to these laws that was only given to us, we're going to rule planet Earth. God's laws was never given to everybody. Did y'all know God's laws was given to one nation of people? Have y'all heard that before? Okay, give me Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 44. God's laws was only given to one nation of people. But I can go into a church right now and see a Chinese Christian. I can see an Arab Christian, black Christian, white Christian. But God's laws was never given to all races of people. Read this, come on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 44. And this is the law.
This is the what?
The law which Moses set before the children of Israel.
It says this is the law which Moses, who was given the law by God, set before the children of Israel. Psalms 147 verse 19. This Bible is the historical record of God's chosen people.
Bring it up.
Our slavery is prophesied in the Bible. The prophets in the Bible are mentioned in the scriptures as black men. But now one church in America will teach you that.
Bring it out.
Read what God said. Read.
This book of Psalms, chapter 147 and verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob.
No, he showed his word to all nations and people.
Unto Jacob.
Jacob is the forefather of the blacks and Latinos, who the world calls black and brown people. Or they call us minorities. Y'all are minor. We destroyed y'all in 1492. We genocide North, Central, and South America. Then we brought you blacks over here in 1619 with the transatlantic slave trade.
That's right.
We broke y'all and took y'all language from y'all. We took y'all laws from y'all. We took y'all heritage from y'all. We took your history from you. Now we call you minority. That's all y'all is. Y'all are perpetual boys. That's what happened to us. But God said he only gave the Bible to us. They took that from us in slavery, and then they claimed it for themselves.
Bring it out.
And then they whitewashed all of the imagery. Read this again, come on.
He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Watch this part, here's the good part, read.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
Xavier, you heard that? It says he have what?
He have not dealt so with any nation.
God don't deal with the other nations.
That's right.
The Romans used to worship Zeus. What happened to that?
Bring it out.
They stopped worshiping Zeus, so they put you in slavery. They started worshiping your God.
Wake them up.
But they'll do nothing this Bible says. God say man and woman, they pass gay marriage.
Right.
God says keep the Sabbath. They say no, we can worship on Sunday.
All right, bring it out.
They still worship Zeus.
Let them know.
Zeus lets you do whatever you want to do. The church people worship Buddha. This God of this Bible is the God of a people.
That's right.
We ain't been taught that. How you doing, my sister? We out here with Diamond right here. We got Xavier right here. We got Joe right here. What's your name, sis?
Lolly.
Lolly, I'm Yediah. Right now, we're bringing out the true, proper understanding of the Word of God to our people. Because we are indeed the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. We're not black. You can't fly to black. You can't get a passport or a visa to go to black. It don't exist. It's not a place. We are the Israelites, and we were a people before we ever took over the land of Israel. So what is our heritage? What is our heritage? Our heritage consists of two things. First, give me Exodus, chapter 6 and verse 8. Let's go to what our heritage is. Because we've been taught that 4th of July is our heritage. Our heritage is America, apple pie, baseball. That is not our heritage. Basketball is not our heritage. Rap music is not our heritage. You got a flyer, Xavier? Hey, contact us on the back of that flyer. Read this.
Exodus chapter 6 and verse 8. And I will bring you in unto the land.
God told our forefathers, I'm going to bring y'all into the land. Talking about the land of Israel.
Concerning the which I did swear to give to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob.
Jacob, go ahead.
And I will give it to you.
I'm going to give it to you, 12 tribes of Israel. Go ahead.
For a heritage.
For a heritage. The land of Israel is part of our heritage.
That's right.
That land was taken from us. Same way the white man took America, white man took Israel too. Don't get too fond of me. White man come take me too. He can't stop stealing. He's stealing to this day. He just changed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. He just stole a whole body of water. Named it for itself. He done went to the moon, put his flag in it. He done went into the heavens and claimed it for itself. Now, give me Sirach 24, verse 23. What else is our heritage? The land of Israel belongs to us. That's why there will never be peace in Israel. Because the land don't belong to the Arabs and it don't belong to that white man that's over there. Two thieves will always fight for something because it don't belong to neither one of them. There ain't gonna be no peace in Israel. That's why every time they do a ceasefire, what happens? They get right back to fighting. There will never be peace over there because it don't belong to neither one of them. Now, what else is our heritage? Read.
Sirach chapter 24 and verse 23. All these things are the book of the covenant of the Most High God.
This is the book of the covenant of the Most High God, the Holy Bible. Read.
Even the law.
Even the what?
Even the law which Moses commanded for an heritage.
God's laws and commandments is our heritage.
That's right.
Our heritage ain't basketball. Our culture ain't basketball. It ain't football. It ain't being wide receivers. It ain't being YNs. It ain't being thoughts. It ain't hot girls. It ain't Muslim either. If you gotta learn something when you get old and convert it to something, that ain't your nationality. That ain't the way of life. We were born Israelites.
That's right.
And God gave the Israelites his laws, and he didn't give it to nobody else because he don't care about nobody else.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
God cares about you, and the reason why we on the bottom is because we break God's laws and commandments. Deuteronomy 28. Lolly, right?
Yes.
And you from Liberia. How Liberia you get founded? Pop quiz. How did Liberia get founded? By who?
Free slaves from the U.S.
Free slaves. So you would be from what? The tribe of Judah. You would be from the tribe of Judah according to the Bible, the same tribe Jesus Christ came from. So why are we on the bottom? Because we're on the bottom even in Liberia.
Right.
You take $100 US, go to Liberia, convert it, right? You have a room full of money.
Yes, you would.
You have a room full of money. So how a white man gonna decide that the place they got the resources, their money ain't worth nothing?
Bring it out.
Shouldn't Ghana, Liberia, should their money be worth more? Because they got the rubber, they got the bauxite, they got the cocoa, they got the diamond. Shouldn't their money be worth more than the US dollar?
Right.
Yes.
Because the US dollar is just monopoly money, essentially. You understand? How do we become on the bottom all over the four corners of the earth?
Bring it out.
I'm going to show you why. Read this, watch. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass.
So this is what? Future. It shall. So he told us this right when he brought us out of Egypt. He said, in the future, read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
In the future, if our descendants, who we are, break God's commandments, read.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
God says if the Israelites, who he brought out of Egypt, would not keep his commandments, curses will come upon us and overtake us. Do this look like curses to y'all?
Make it plain.
This is like curses to y'all? Or is this a blessing? This is like curses to you? Read verse 48, watch this, read. Let's read some of these curses. Let's see if we can identify in our history that what God prophesied became so-called black history. Watch this, read.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. You got beat in them sugarcane fields. You got beat in them cotton fields. You got sold on auction blocks. Your family got separated. Nigga sold for $200.
Bring it up.
No, master, don't separate me from my kid. Your kid going to Montana. Your son going to Texas. Your wife going to Florida.
Bring it out.
That's what happened to us.
In the early 17th century, the first African slaves were brought to the shores of North America, marking the beginning of a dark chapter in the nation's history. The transatlantic slave trade, which had begun in the late 15th century, saw an estimated 12.5 million Africans forcibly transported across the Atlantic between 1525 and 1866, with around 10.7 million surviving the brutal journey. This human cargo, torn from their homes and families, would become the backbone of the American economy for generations.
This is in all the Bibles, but your pastor won't read it.
Bring it out.
Why? Because these Sunday churches are set up by the white man.
Right.
How do a Negro from the gutter get a church that's 10,000 square feet? How do you think he got that?
Let them know.
Somebody invested. But what benefit do the white man have in black religion? It was never set up to teach you anything. It's designed to keep you enslaved mentally. It's designed to keep you what? Following America. Following white culture, white society. If you believe in a white Christ, you're still a slave just with no chains on you.
Right.
Watch, the verse gonna tell you, watch this read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
God sent our enemies against us. Why? Because God chose us, brought us out of Egypt. We was in hard bondage under Pharaoh. That was our first slave master.
Right.
Why do you think America idolizes ancient Egypt? They do the same thing ancient Egypt did.
Right.
They put us in bondage.
Right.
Ancient Egypt put the Israelites in bondage. America put the Israelites in bondage.
That's right.
Ancient Egypt had the pyramid. You got the pyramid on the back of your dollar.
Right.
Why is that? They know they spiritual Egypt. They understand that. Read that, come on.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
You gotta go to our enemies in hunger. When you get hungry, go to what? McDonald's, Walmart, Kroger. That's what we go when you get hungry, right? Okay, read.
And in thirst.
And in thirst, right? Water, Fiji, Dasani, Aquafina. You want some Hennessy? White man own all that.
Right.
Same white man who owned Louis Vuitton, he owned Hennessy too.
Right.
Same white man. You go to them in thirst. My Hennessy is a black drink. Really? It's a black drink? Oh, okay, no. Black people drink it.
Right.
We go to our enemies in thirst. Read.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. That goes into your clothing, your shelter. Look at your tag. They don't say made in the gutter. They don't say made in the ghetto. They don't say made in the hood. Made by Shaniqua. No, I say made in Taiwan.
That's right.
Made in Bangladesh. Made in China. That's what it say. They don't say it was made in the hood. Made by Jamal. That ain't what it say. It says in nakedness. That goes into your mortgage that they keep raising the mortgage on.
Right.
Keep raising your interest. Oh, taxes went up. That's your rent they keep raising up every time it's time to renew it. That's the nakedness. Read.
And in want of all things.
God say you gotta go to your enemies in what?
and in want of all things.
God say, I'm going to curse you to the point you got to go to your enemy and want, meaning lack of all things. Driver's license, birth certificate, death certificate, marriage license, education. Same people who broke you and beat you down for 400 years, now you send your kids to school for 8 hours. They got them for a third of the day. You send them to school, you work hard with your kids, trying to instill morals in your kids. And they come home with different characteristics that you ain't planned.
Wake them up.
Remember they say, if you send a child to Caesar, don't be shocked when he come back acting like a Roman.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word